Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price. Talking to you about you and your business. As always, got a lot to talk about on the program. Do want to remind you, though, I talk about this often, but I want to remind you often that the best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. Lots of major changes going on over there at usdailyreview.com. I'm really excited about him, and it's already very clean, very professional-looking site, but we're really fixing to take it to the next level. So, there's a company out there called Sholey LLC, a company that is aiming to provide an easier scholarship search for students and parents alike. Here we are, really just weeks away from school starting. Nicholas Pirollo is the Chief Technology Officer of that organization. Welcome to the program.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing well, thanks. Kind of tell me a little bit about your company.
So pretty much what we do is we wanted to adapt scholarship searches that are online to the phone, which hasn't been done yet, and to really minimize the time it takes to find scholarships for students in high school all the way up through PhD level.
Okay, that's interesting. Kind of give me a little bit of the history of your company.
So we have the $1 Million Scholar as our backer. So he raised $1.3 million in scholarships and developed this whole process of finding scholarships that best fit people. So we were founded last year, and we've been working through and trying to move up to the national level and just get awareness across different universities, different high schools, and different school districts, really.
Okay. And how old is your company?
What?
When did you start?
We started in September of 2012, so last year.
Yeah, and and so you're right now kind of a regional company that's trying to get a national reputation.
Yes, exactly. We're very based in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and is that where most of your clientele are?
Yes, yeah. The Philadelphia School District picked us up as the app that they use for the students to help them find money for school, and a lot of our clientele are in that general area because that's where we've done most of our marketing. Okay.
By the way, what is your website?
www.myscholly.com. That's MYSCHOLLY.com.
Okay. And so how does it just kind of give me the 411 of how it works?
So pretty much what you do is you go into the app and you pick 8 parameters. So your age, your gender, what level of school you're in, what you're going for, and your GPA. And just hit search, and you get a list of scholarships matched to you that you can go through, save the ones you like, and then send them to you and yourself in an email, and go through and apply to them.
Okay, very cool, very cool. And what kind of cost is there for using your service?
It's 99 cents for the app.
99 cents for the app?
Yeah, that's it. And it's really meant to just help people and get things out there.
Okay, and so, wow, that's incredible. What is the, now you find out through the app, and by the way, what phones can use it? What phones are, accommodating it?
What was that?
Okay, when you say an app, is for phones, what phones is it for?
It's for both iOS devices, so iPhone, iPad, and for Android. So
it can work for Android. Very cool.
We're working on Windows soon.
Yeah, Windows is kind of limping along, isn't it, as far as a phone?
It's hobbling.
Yeah, it's a big problem. People think that if we build more, things, somehow more people are going to be attracted to it. But the reality is that you got to have a whole lot of interest before it even makes sense to do it. And of course, Windows is so, I don't know, egotistical. That you would just think, let's just use Droid like everyone else does. But no, they have to do their, they have to use their own model. They just can't. And of course, they're very threatened by Google, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell me about those who are involved in the company. Who developed the app?
So I did, actually. So I did a lot of the development for the app in terms of Android and iOS. And there's another programmer who does a lot of the work as well now. So between the two of us, we handle everything in-house.
And how old is how many are on your team?
There's 3 of us.
3 of us. And you sound relatively young. Is your group young?
Yeah, for the most part. We're all in our early 20s, so we were trying to get something done and found a need that needed to be fixed.
Yeah, my producer hates you, by the way. Yeah. All these dang young whippersnappers with all this unction in their function. What's wrong with you? So anyway, was this a dorm room development, or how did this happen?
Yeah, it exactly was. Christopher had met us and decided that we had the technical skills that he needed to get his process into an easier form, so onto phones, and pretty much long nights programming in my dorm room. I'm graduated now, but it was long nights programming at Drexel.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Drexel University, so in Philadelphia.
Yeah, very good. So did you? So the app itself, does the app take you to where the scholarships are, or can you actually apply for them on the app, or how does that work?
So right now it generates pretty much a spreadsheet for you to use on the computer that has the app, the information about what it's for, and the link to the website to apply. So we're working on integrating that whole system in down the line, and that's a big challenge when going national because it's a lot of things to process. So we're working on how to work all that out.
Very interesting. I tell you, there's interesting things happening out there. Kids, young people, I sound so old all of a sudden, but, let's face it, I got children older than you. So, you're just a kid, dude. Hate to tell you, man, but you're an ambitious one and I like it. And congratulations. Give that website one more time.
That's www.myscholly.com, myscholly.com.
That's SCHOLLY. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. And, people like to create a lot of mystique when it comes to getting these scholarships. And there's organizations out there that will charge you an arm and sometimes even a leg to help you get those scholarships. So it's nice, for 99 cents, you might be able to get a lot of information to get that process rolling. So thanks for being with us, Nicholas, and good luck.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
You bet. When we come back, much, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here, it shows up over there at usdatareview.com. And you're listening to The Price of Business.